Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So, one more left from my trip to Wicked Weed over last summer, and I've been dying to try this one. I don't know why we haven't broken it out before. I guess probably because there's always stout season, and we're always drinking these huge stouts, and today we had a little bit of room left with our alcohol content, so I thought I'd break something else out. This is Wicked Weed Golden Angel, and it is made with almost a tree's worth of apricots. If you read it, it's 1 pound per gallon, and then it re-ferments on 3 or 4 per gallon. It's a huge amount.
I think it's 5.
5.
Yeah.
Total of 5 pounds per gallon.
Yeah.
That's re-fermenting afterwards. So, I mean, we're talking 6 pounds per gallon. That's like a tree's worth of apricots per gallon. So, this should be huge on the apricot.
Fruit juice.
Yeah. 7.0%, if I didn't say that already. Wicked Weed, which is... for those of you who know Wicked Weed makes some killer sours. If you've ever been to the Funkatorium, they just have tap after tap of awesome sours.
Which is in Asheville, North Carolina.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone asked us to always say where things are from. Asheville, North Carolina, downtown Asheville. Worth going to, especially if you love sours.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right. Pours a nice apricot-y color.
Yeah.
Gold. Nice golden color, guys. You can see
Almost
that.
the shape of an apricot. Look at that.
That's nice.
A little heavy on the carbonation too.
Yeah, it was very fizzy. Little, quarter finger whitehead dissipated. Let's get
let's get the nose. I mean, I smell something fruity, but I'd be hard pressed to say that this is apricots, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I get a combination of like kind of funk and fruit.
Definitely some funk going on.
And I told you I'm sensitive to like that chlorophenol. I'm kind of getting that around.
You get a little bit? Okay. Yeah, I don't get the chlorophenol.
At least that's what I'm calling it. It's kind of that. I had a lot of chloroseptic as a kid, and I just really pick up on that. I've heard, talking to people, that can be just a natural byproduct of some of the wild.
Well, and for sours too, it's probably not that big of a deal.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just picking up a little bit of that.
In an IPA, you definitely would not want that.
But it smells good.
So I got my AB InBev glass here.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Ooh, wow.
Big fruit right up front.
And fairly puckering too, at least for me right off. I haven't had a sour in a while though.
It didn't come off as a giant tart pucker for me though. It was mainly kind of fruit with a little mild tartness to it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a sour, so I guess that just took me by surprise. Because the second sip wasn't nearly as sour. But that is big fruit, which is really good.
Again, the same, just kind of that like apricot. I mean, I don't know if I would have said apricot after obviously reading the bottle, but like that kind of peach apricot, those just soft, fleshy fruits, stone fruits. Nice. I mean, I would say for me, kind of mild to medium tartness. Hint of funk. Don't get any of that flavor that I was talking about, that chlorophenol. I don't get that coming out in the flavor at all. Mainly just this big, nice mild, like I'm saying big, but mild fruit. So it's big fruitiness, but it's not like an orange pineapple. It's that peachy apricot, followed by tartness.
I like it a lot. I do wish it had a little more funk to it, a little more of the wild yeast flavor.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I think that would make it that much better.
But really, there's nothing off-putting about this. I mean, it's really solid, juicy, fruity, tart. Hint of funk. I definitely would like more of that as well, but I'm really liking it. This is one that I feel like I could just chug. It's so refreshing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if because peaches or because apricots are, they're somewhat of a sweeter fruit. I wonder if that kind of offsets some of what you'd normally get as funk. The wet blanket, horse blanket, kind of thing. I wonder if maybe that's offsetting it and making it taste less like a sour, more like a gosa.
Yeah.
But I still like it.
I think it's getting a little more complex as I'm just sitting here. Like I said, that first sip was all fruit. I mean, it was just fruit, a little bit of tartness. As I'm sitting here, I think I'm getting a little more complexity, a little more funk, maybe some hints of that chlorophenol I was smelling. I'm now tasting a little bit of that horse blanket. But again, this is just hard not to just turn up. It's so tasty. Yeah, like in stout season, you got these sippers, these big 15, 12, 15% sippers. This one, like a little sip just seems wrong. Like I just took a little sip and was like, no, more.
No.
It wanted yeah, this is really good. As far as rating goes, you guys know I'm not a sour fan. I'm gonna go 4.25. I like this. I think it's really well done. And again, I know if I'm from more sour connoisseur, probably would rate this higher, but I'm gonna go 4.25.
Knowing what it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a barrel-aged sour with, just apricots coming out your ears. And so I kind of feel like it needs a little more of that distinct flavor, although I do get, the typical stone fruit from it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go 4.33. It's not good enough to get to a 4.5 for me. I think it needs more barrel character for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I even forgot barrel. I don't get a huge tannin quality to it.
That's why I had to look. I was like, I know that this is barrel-aged, but I just don't get that.
It's there now that you say it. And like I said, I'm getting more complexity to it. But it was a little surprising when you said that. I was like, oh yeah, it didn't come forward for me as that huge barrel tannic quality. I think it's there, but it was subtle.
Yeah, and I do agree. I can get more of that. The more sips I have, a little more on the nose now, since I'm getting past some of the sour. But I wish that was a little stronger, and I wish it was a little more of the typical wild yeast flavors. But still, 4.33, 4.25 is pretty good.
How do you not just turn this up? This is so refreshing and delicious. Good pours already.
Yeah,
you're doing a little better than I am. I've imbibed quite a bit of this glass. First beer of the night.
Yeah, that's good.
Good. Anything else?
No.
As always, guys, if you can't have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.